When I first heard about lemon with pasta many, many years ago, I thought, well, kind of an odd combination. One of the best recipes you've never heard of is a lemon pesto from Amalfi region, which is south of Rome in Italy. Now, they grow huge lemons, and one of the things they do with it is to make a lemon pesto. Now, why is that a good idea, not a bad idea? It wakes up the dish, but it doesn't overpower it. In fact, it's really a gateway to thousands of pestos from all over Italy. 4 lemons, I'm going to peel them. What we want are strips of zest without the white pith. We're going to put about half of that in the water. A little bit of sugar is good because Amalfi lemons, first of all, are huge. They're big like this, they're like softballs. And they're a little sweeter than what you get here in the States. So we're just going to balance out the acidity of the lemon with a little bit of sweetness. Here we're going to add a teaspoon and a half of kosher salt. We're just going to cook that for 2 minutes. The point is we're flavoring the cooking water with the peel, and then we're going to go make a pesto using the peels as well. So you get a double shot of lemon in the pasta itself and also in the pesto. Take out these peels. We're cooking it in 2 quarts of water because we want that water to have a lot of that starch that's released from the pasta, and we'll use some of that water for making the sauce. Now to do the pesto. Pesto usually is an herb like basil, nuts, pine nuts, almonds, and garlic. We're doing lemon zest. And may I say just a word about pine nuts? You don't have to use bloody pine nuts. I mean, this is because Italians have pine nuts. Like, you can use almonds, it's fine. So slivered almonds go in, little tiny hunks of Parmesan, sugar as well, salt and pepper. Process that in the food processor with some oil. The noodles are still they're not bendable. They're still a little stiff inside, you can tell. I mean, if you want to, you could just take a taste. But and if you're one of these al dente people, that is people who undercook your pasta, please don't. In Italy, they cook their pasta. Yeah, it should be to the tooth inside. It shouldn't be overcooked, flabby, but it shouldn't be half-cooked. You know, when I was a kid, I used to throw it against the wall, which I still think is just a wonderful thing to do. I have a feeling to this day, behind the stove on the floor is a mound of pasta from the 1950s and 60s. Almost always when you're cooking pasta, you want to reserve pasta cooking water. It's obviously got some lemon coloring, but it's also cloudy, which means it's got some starch to it. Stop. I don't over drain the pasta, just like 10 seconds, put it back in. A little bit of water is good. I'm going to put in about 3/4 cup in there. In Italy, pasta is first about the pasta and secondly about the sauce. You want to toss the sauce a lot, just like doing a salad with salad dressing to really coat the pasta. The starch in the water is going to help bind the sauce, the pesto in this case, to the pasta. This is the part where you want to take your time, and it might take a couple minutes. You really want to toss it. Also, if you have a grated cheese in here like we do, the Parmesan or if you pecorino, whatever, tossing it with that liquid for a minute or two helps to melt that cheese. Finish off with some chives, some pepper. I always finish with a little fresh oil because you get the fruitiness at the end. You don't get when it's cooked. That's it, a lemon pesto from Amalfi. This is absolutely one of the best recipes you've never heard of. It's so simple to make, it'll be part of your repertoire. Nobody in Italy, by the way, uses big spoons for twirling the pasta, so it's actually more subtle than you think. This may be my favorite pesto. I mean, I love basil, but there are thousands of different pestos in Italy, and this has got to be my number 1 or 2.